Hey y'all, it's Israel and welcome to Israel's World. And today y'all, I'm gonna be doing another reaction video. And this reaction video is gonna be on colon, anatomical relations, anatomy. Colon, anatomical relations, anatomy. So yeah, let's get into it.
Now in this diagram, let's talk about the anatomical relations of your colon. First, we'll be talking about the ascending colon. Let me add a few structures so we get to know the other structures. Let me put it again right over there, and we are back. All right. First, let me remove the mesentery, greater momentum. This is can be we hide it over there. Right. So if talking about the ascending colon, anterior to the ascending colon, we have the small intestine. You can see right over it is anteriorly. We have the greater momentum, which I have just removed the yellow part of it, which was covering up this whole structure. If I again put it again, this is your greater momentum, and I'm going to remove it again. So this is just an idea. So small intestine, greater momentum are anterior, and again another structure that is the anterior abdominal wall is anterior to your. So three structures: small intestine, greater momentum, and anterior abdominal wall are anterior to your ascending colon. And posteriorly we have got few muscles which is called the iliacus, which is covering up the iliacus part, and quadratus lumborum. Your right kidney, if I'm going to add up the urogenital, you can see posterior to this one you have the kidney, which is right kidney. You have got iliohypogastric and ilioinguinal nerve, which I haven't shown here, but you got to remember them anyhow. Now talk about the transverse colon. This is your transverse colon. Again, transverse colon anteriorly is covered by your greater momentum, covering up the whole structure, and anterior abdominal wall. And posteriorly we got the duodenum. If you see the structure very much closely, right over there, right in there. Let me remove the few structures. Okay, if I remove the urogenital, you can see that anteriorly that one is your colon, and this one is your duodenum. This is your duodenal part. This is your transverse colon. You can see. So posteriorly we got duodenum and head of the pancreas. In between the duodenum you have got the head of the pancreas. Let me grab this down here. You can see there you've got the head of the pancreas in there. So it's also posterior to your transverse colon, and jejunum and ileum are again, because this is also taking turn, are again posterior to your what we call the transverse colon. Now let's talk about the descending colon, the anatomical relation of descending colon. So this is your descending colon. So descending colon, if the structures that are anterior to descending colon are again small intestine, greater momentum, and anterior abdominal wall, same as the ascending colon. And again the posterior part are even same, iliacus and quadratus lumborum, except for kidney, which is left kidney right here. On the other side was right kidney, and again two nerves, that is iliohypogastric and ilioinguinal nerves. The last structure we have got is sigmoid colon. So sigmoid colon, the structure that are present in anterior to sigmoid colon are, first structure is your this one, that is the what I call the urinary bladder. If you see the urinary bladder, this is your urinary bladder down there exactly. Let me remove the bone so I can show you the urinary bladder right over here. The structure, this is your the right over there. You have got the sigmoid colon anterior. Look, don't think it is inferior. Remember this one. A few people think it might inferior, but remember the sigmoid colon is taking a turn, so it is facing downward. It is facing downward. Doesn't mean it is inferior to it. It's facing downward, so it's anterior to it. Above that, it's posterior to it. So anterior is urinary bladder, your uterus, and the upper vagina if it is in females. And the posterior to it, we have got the rectum, sacrum, and ileum. Again, we go posterior to that. We got the rectum, sacrum, and ileum. This is it regarding the anatomical relation of your what you call the this large intestine.
I guess that was my reaction to colon anatomical relations anatomy. Colon anatomical relations anatomy. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. The channel where the original video is called Tixe Schooling. Tixe schooling. So the channel will be in the description, and yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. See y'all next video. Israel's out. Bye, y'all.